Today we're continuing our in-depth look at Star Wars Visions Volume 2 with the fifth short, Journey to the Dark Head by Studio Mir. I've been saying how glad I am that Volume 2 of Star Wars Visions has a much greater variety of animation styles than Season 1's complete focus on anime, but I am also glad the anime style wasn't dropped completely, and Journey to the Dark Head is the short that seems closest to what I normally expect from the art form. It follows two characters of different Force-related faiths, Tol, a young Jedi, and Ara, an Oracle of the Force. They are both having a crisis of faith when they first meet. Ara seems hopeless in the state of the galaxy and wants to change the constant cycle of war. Tol is more shaken in himself after an encounter with a Sith Lord who claimed the Padawan had more darkness than light at his core. On Ara's planet, Dolgarak, there's a temple with two heads that supposedly have the power of prophecy. One head represents the dark side of the Force and one represents the light. She believes destroying the dark head could alter the future if only the light head is around to offer its prophecies. Or as one member of the Jedi Council puts it, she believes that if she breaks the mirror, she can change what it will reflect, which is of course ridiculous, and that's pointed out, but still the Jedi send Tol to accompany her on the mission. They race to the statue and along the way are pursued by the Sith Lord, who hopes to make Tol his apprentice. The chase and the lightsaber fight on the speeder, all the way up to the statues themselves, they're all very cool. I love the Sith Lord's design and his lightsaber that also comes equipped with a snake-like whip blade thing. Above the clouds, Ara sees that the two statues of light and dark are connected by a ring, and right as she finally prepares to destroy the dark head, the statues change. The dark head becomes light and vice versa. Because there isn't one head that represents the dark side and a separate one for the light, they both represent all aspects of the Force. The Jedi Council member called the statues a mirror. They don't reflect good and evil, they reflect humanity, and all of us have light and dark inside, just as the Force does. There's nothing we can do to change that. Breaking a mirror wouldn't change how we appear or who we are. During the entire journey, Tol rejects the idea that he has fear or anger or rage within him, but what he sees at the temple helps him realize the truth, that he does have all those emotions. It does no good to bury them or deny them. Instead, he acknowledges their existence so he can move past them and embrace the good that also exists within him. He and Ara defeat the Sith Lord together and make their way back to the bottom of the temple. I love one of Tol's final lines. We're always caught in the tides of uncertainty, but the next wave carries just as much hope as despair. Ara and Tol were both wrapped up in despair. Tol was afraid of himself, and Ara was afraid for the future of the galaxy. They couldn't let themselves see the potential of hope. A vision of the future is kind of like what Yoda tells Luke about the dark side cave. What's in the cave? Or what will you see when you look into the future? Only what you bring with you. If you go into the cave with a bunch of weapons, you're gonna find something you want to attack. If you look into the future with despair, odds are you won't see the potential for hope. Or as Qui-Gon Jinn would say, your focus determines your reality. Journey to the Dark Head struck a great balance between big, mythic ideas and really cool, exciting action sequences. I liked that it explored similar themes as the short Sith and the truth that we each have light and dark within us, but it explored those themes in a very different way. Tol and Ara were fun characters, I enjoyed their bickering, and wouldn't mind continuing their stories sometime in the future. But that's all I have to say about this short, so let me know what you thought of it in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.